Okay, guys, I finally found them. The new Copic refills. Actually, I didn't know that the various ink refills were being discontinued until they were already discontinued, and so I started freaking out a little bit. um, because I have a lot of Copic markers that are running out of ink, and I set them aside thinking, oh, I'll just get the refills later because obviously I don't have that much money to just refill them all. Um, then what happened? Yeah, it's 2020, everyone knows what happened. Whoops. So that last time I went to the art store, the only place that I can find in my area that actually sells the various ink refills, um, they didn't have many colors left, and that was the one time I was actually gonna go buy refills for my Copic markers. And I was kind of worried, like, what's going on? Usually they're pretty stocked up with refills, and lockdown happened, so I couldn't go back. Also, I was like super morning sick, so I don't remember much, but I was kind of freaking out, like, I'll never be able to go out again. I can't find what I need. I'll never be able to use my markers. I'm dramatic, I'm sorry. So, when was that? That was like March or April. And I think these got discontinued in like February. And I couldn't go out until now, which is the fall. And I looked everywhere. I've looked at every art store in my area, and I could not find these new refills. And they didn't even sell these in the store, the various ink ones. So I was like, there's no chance they're gonna have these. And I could not find these online to buy anywhere. So I thought, great, that's it. Now I'm gonna have all these dead markers I can't use. Like just gold bricks that somehow found a way to rot, So I was so happy I found these over the weekend. The one art store that had carried these carries these. And yeah, I was so excited, but I didn't want to take pictures and stuff because it was right in front of the counter and they're just watching me, googly-eyed over ink refills. So, I mean, they're artists, they understand. But anyways, I was so excited. So, I grabbed a couple. It's more than a couple, 2 couples. And then a couple of these, as in 3. I can't speak. Anyways, so I found this colorless blender. I haven't seen this in the various ink refill size before. But they didn't have the big bottle one, so I thought, well, I need it. This is my one chance. What if it's gone when I come back? So I bought that. Bought this one, color I'm using for a project. But I'm not out of ink yet, but I thought this is my last chance to get it in the bigger size. So did that. N3. I just realized now, I don't even own N3. I own N2, which is out, and N4. But they didn't have N3 in this big container, and I thought, again, these are the last few ones in the store. I have to buy them before they are sold out forever. So now I have N3. Very, very useful. The new ones, I must say the packaging is really nice. I like how it has, let's see, it keeps going out of focus. I like this little rim edge that they have here so they don't roll around. They can kind of stay in place. I like that you can see the color better. It's really cool. It's really pretty. I've actually never refilled a Copic marker even with the various ink refills, so I'm going to do that today. Because why not? I don't know. And I'll test out these and see which one I like more. Also, I picked up the Copic little tweezers for taking the nibs out. This cost me 450 yen for tweezers. That's like almost $5. That's ridiculous. But my husband was like, just get them. He doesn't want me to break them because these are expensive. So I was like, fine. but I could buy a whole new refill for the same price as the tweezers. I don't know. It's got the logo on it, which is nice. So the last time I went to look for these refills, I came back with a couple chow and a sketch. So that did not work out very well. I'm too awkward to leave the store without buying things, and I really wanted some more colors. So yeah, that kind of worked against me. But just for reference here, a Copic chow in Japan costs about 250 yen. For some reason I cannot find what a sketch costs. I'll try and find that information. But anyways, cheaper than America by a lot. But sadly most of my Copics I had bought in America, so there we are. These guys, these new Copic Ink Refills, these cost me 380 yen plus the 10% tax in Japan. But these also cost me 380 yen plus the 10% tax. So I don't know if these were on sale because they were being discontinued. I've looked online and these range from like 400 yen to 700 to 1000 yen to 1500 yen. It's just like they're sold out because they're discontinued. So I don't really know the exact price, but I believe, but I paid 380 for these and 380 for these. This is 12 milliliters, and this one I think has 25 milliliters. There's the thing. 12, 25. And I'm paying the same price. That does not make me happy. That means that they're making twice the amount of money on half the amount of ink. That's a huge markup. Like, that's huge. That makes me really upset because, you know, Copic is like the leading brand in markers being reusable, like the containers are reusable, the nibs you can replace, the ink you can replace. But now they're charging me even more money than these already cost. Yes, so these claim to refill a sketch marker 7 times. And then this one claims to fill a sketch marker 12 times. And again, same price. Half the ink. So, chow with this 9 times, with this 15 times. Sketch 7 times, this 12 times. And I'm broke, so I'm kind of freaking out. Like, what do? I need to buy all these that I can, but they're all gone. Anyways, these are really pretty. Let me get to testing these out. Oh yeah, they did come wrapped. I did like that they came wrapped in plastic. I mean, I know plastic, but when you buy a sketch marker, they're like this. And some of them even look like this in the store because people use them. They open them, they shut them, they get dirty, like that. And I was like, I don't want to buy that new. You know, so I really wish that the markers themselves actually came wrapped in plastic as well. But the various ink and the new Copic ink came wrapped, and probably for good reason, that if the cap came off, you would lose all that ink. Let me test this out for the very first time. Alright, something really annoying happened. My phone decided to fill up on all of its memory space, and the last 2 videos I recorded of me filling the markers for the first time are corrupted. So that's super annoying. I had a little spicy ramen break, so if I'm sniffly now, that is why. Let me try this again. So maybe this is good because now I have a little bit more clear information on some of my thoughts. So I had filled the most bright colors for you guys, but you can't see it. So what I do like is that these are clear, so obviously you can see how much you're filling. And this is something that is annoying to me, is that the Copic markers don't have that on the side. I wish they had a little clear band or something, because as I was filling it, I couldn't tell if they were full or not. And these nozzles, okay, also, I was trying so hard to pull these off. They're twist off. Like that. One thing I don't like is that all these little bubbles start appearing up here. Oops. And then they can kind of like pop out, but I don't really know if that's this design's fault or not. Oh, there we go. See, that's kind of frustrating. So as you're tipping it back up, you get these little bubbles. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Until it's all the way down again. So that's a little annoying. Also, your hands are full as you're filling your marker. So yet when you put this down, it's a little scary. Like, I'm worried that it's going to tip over. These guys, since the base is a lot wider, I'm less worried about it falling over. Also, these are twists. I was trying to pull that off too, but this is a lot shorter, if you can see, compared to the Copic inks. So, and a little, it's like wider. Here, let me do a little comparison here. It's still trying to spill out again. It seems more messy. But there you go, you can see the difference. Yeah, so let me try filling up my other ones for you so you can see what I mean. Alright, let me do R00. Also, the cap is a little different. The color. Maybe, I don't know, is this just really old? Some of my markers are like 5 years old. Let's see. So I had, oops, sorry. Alright, so I had tried these little tweezers. I have some feelings about them. It's absolutely terrifying. I wish I still have the footage from the first one, but it creates like little dents. It's so hard to get these out without ruining it. Like, it almost seems easier if I use my fingers. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, that scraped it. Okay, no. I thought I'd get better with practice, but oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, that doesn't work either. Like, twist it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it creates these, like, I don't know if you can see it. This looks like a carrot. I don't know if you can see it, but there's these little dents in the side now from where the little teeth marks are. Alright. Couple more bubbles. So this is the thing, I don't know how much ink is in here and how much ink is in here that needs to go into here. The website just says just fill it up until it's full. I'm like, but I don't know what that means. I'm just squeezing a little bit. How much was that? I can feel my marker getting heavier. I don't know. Like, I'm scared if I overfill it, there's no way for me to get it back, like, into the refill bottle. I don't know, that seems okay-ish for now. Put the carrot back in. It's easier to use my fingers to push it back in than use the tweezers. But, oh my gosh. See what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna let this lay flat a little bit and I'll check it in a second. But, see, all of the ink had kind of bubbled out of here and is now sitting on the top. And that really bothers me. Here's the cover. Alright, let me test this one I had filled earlier. Again, I mean, I tested it here. I think it's better, but it could also use some more ink. I just really don't want to take these off again. They don't recommend this, but I want to try. Just for you guys. See how complicated this is. In a way, since this nozzle is thinner, it's a little easier to do this. Like, just dotting it on than with the other refill container. But I know they don't want you to do this. But I don't want to keep ruining my nibs. Testing the weight. I mean, it takes a little longer, but it's not bad. I don't know if that takes time to soak through. Well, that worked. I'd like to experiment sometime with making art just by using this ink and like spraying it on the paper, which you could obviously have done with this variation as well, but I don't know, seems kind of fun. Overall I like this, except that it's half the amount of ink. But yeah, that wasn't bad for my first time trying that out. It's a little fun afternoon. This is really fun to click, by the way. Well, hope that was informative to somebody. If anything, hope you were entertained. If you have any tricks for me with these markers or anything you want me to try out, let me know. And see you later.